Welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska, Public Information Officer for the City of Port St. Lucie. The Crosstown Parkway Extension Project construction has begun, and we are here to talk about this exciting new addition for Port St. Lucie, a project residents have been waiting a long time for. Today I have the City Assistant City Manager and City Engineer, Patricia Roebling, along with Crosstown Parkway Public Information Officer, Beth Zsoka, here to talk about this great project that we have rolling right now. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate both of you being here with us. Thanks. All right, Beth, so we have a big meeting coming up where residents can come out and learn all they want to learn about this project. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we hope everyone comes out. It's Monday, March 6th from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's an open house format, but we will have a presentation at 6 p.m. where we'll be talking about construction activities. The public will have a chance following the presentation to ask questions in front of the group. So we really encourage residents to come. We'll have people from the project team and the city available throughout the meeting to help answer questions and concerns.
And where is this meeting?
It's at the city, the Civic Center.
The Community Center. The Port St.
Lucie Community Center off at Arioso.
Yeah, right across the street from City Hall.
Correct.
If anyone's wondering.
Yes.
And so starts at 5:30, but the presentation is at 6.
Yes.
And this is really a time if anyone lives near the project, but not just for people who live near the project. This meeting is for the whole city, correct?
Correct. Everyone's invited. If you have questions, want to learn more about the project, we're going to talk about things you can anticipate during construction, how the job's going to be built. For example, we're using a temporary trestle to build the job. We're going to show pictures, and it's really a great opportunity if you're interested in this project. And again, if you live right there on the corridor and you have some concerns, we're there to help address them. We'll have bags with little treats inside of them for you and information that will be handed out at the door. And so we just really encourage everyone to come.
And one of the things in the bag is going to be a magnet with the hotline. The project has a hotline, so anyone who has concerns or questions, it's a very easy way to get in touch with you and get them answered, and you can put them in touch with the right people who will answer them. What is that hotline number?
I don't know the number off the top of my head, but
we'll have it on the screen.
Yeah, we will have the magnet, and it'll be easy for people to put on their refrigerator. So if they do have any questions, that's a direct link to the team.
Okay.
And we're in constant communication with the city. So we want to be responsive and good neighbors. Yeah. And also the project website, crosstownextension.com. The hotline is on that website if you click on the Contact Us page. And so the information's out there, and I'm the actual person that answers the phone. And so, call us if you have any questions.
Yeah. And that website, I must say, is a great source there's a frequently asked questions section. So usually if you just go to the website, you might just get your question answered before even making a phone call.
Right.
Which is hopefully the part of the purpose of the website.
Well, now that construction started, we're going to really be seeing some more exciting updates on the website. We'll be putting construction pictures and monthly aerials, and it will really be a great resource for people to see what's going on with the job, keep up with us. We're excited to get out. If you have a group that you want us to come speak to, that's the project website is a really great resource for everybody in the community.
Great. And I know you do go out and talk to groups all the time, in the team. So it's a great way, homeowners associations, that sort of thing, to get to talk to you and the main people working on the project, right?
Right. We've already spoken with one organization and a couple of homeowner associations about the job, and we helped answer their concerns and questions. And we love the opportunity to get out and talk about this exciting job.
Great. All right, Patricia, this has been a project you have worked on for a long time.
For a long time, yes. Ever since I started with the city over 21 years ago, I've been working on this project, and it's so exciting now to have it coming to fruition. This meeting is going to be an absolutely wonderful thing because we're there to reach out to the residents, to the community, get that information out. We're there as a team player. We want to work with the residents. We want to work with the community to make sure they understand the project completely, and they have every resource available to them so that if they have any questions or any concerns, the city and our PIO and our project team is there for them 100%. So that's important. Beth, thank you and your team for everything you've been doing to put this together.
Yeah.
So that's again March 6th.
March 6th at the Port St. Lucie Community Center at 5:30 p.m. But can you tell us about the project? Just it's the third east-west crossing of the North Fork of the St. Lucie River, but
Yes.
why is that going to help? I know what I've heard is a majority of people really are excited for this and can't wait for it to be built.
Well, this project actually dates back to 1980 when it was put into the city's comprehensive plan. But ever since then, we have done many studies. We've gone through quite the study process, which is called the Project Development and Environmental Study process. And we've secured the easements now to cross the river. We're in final permitting. It's been quite some time, and it's been a lot of effort and some bumps along the way with some lawsuits, but we have come to the point now where we're ready to finally get started with the construction, and we are underway with construction right now on the site.
Yeah.
We just haven't started the bridge yet. We have a couple of other permits that we need to obtain before we start the bridge. But this goes back to the Crosstown in itself was voted by the public, the whole entire Crosstown, for the funding source. 89.2% of the voters voted to basically tax themselves to go ahead and build Crosstown. And we started, the first phase we started was the bridge over the Florida Turnpike.
Yeah.
And then we did construction all the way out west in the I-95 interchange, construction to the east, which currently ends at Sandia and Mance Lane, which we now have closed off. But it's a 6-lane, beautiful, divided, median, landscaped, linear park.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to see the community using the park. It has beautiful landscaped berms on each side that buffer the community, but also allow the community in areas to come through to use the linear park from the surrounding neighborhoods. It's really a gorgeous amenity, but it also relieves the traffic. It's going to, once it crosses the river, Port St. Lucie Boulevard and Prima Vista Boulevard. And if you live in our community and you have to go over the bridge on Port St. Lucie or Prima Vista in peak hours, you know, and it's going to be an evacuation route. It is going to improve emergency service time. It's frustrating, if you well know, living here, if we have an accident, it just shuts down the boulevards, and that's really something that we need to make sure we take care of for our residents. So we're looking forward to the project. It's just so exciting that we're finally here.
And I've heard from people all across the city, because you might not think people out in Tradition or in St. Lucie West would really affect them, but it does. It'll get them to east. It'll cut their time getting from the east to the west side of the city dramatically, I think. So I think people are really, all around the city are waiting for this to happen and are excited about it.
Yes.
The linear park, I wanted to get back to that because you talked about the linear park, and I've had some people ask me, what is a linear park? So can you kind of explain what a linear park concept is?
Absolutely. Well, number one, this is a transportation corridor, but on top of that, what the city has actually created here is a beautiful amenity. So it's very wide area on each side of the parkway. That is all landscaped. It has grass areas and meandering, beautiful 8 foot wide lights, decorative lighting, and all of the amenities, all of the sidewalk area, the multi-use path area. You can ride on that, you can walk on it. We have a lot of animal lovers out there with their pets. We are going to have pet stations, water fountains. It's just absolutely being used quite a bit by the public, and it's nice to see that. And then on top of that, we have the berms on each side, which are landscaped, and they're absolutely beautiful. So it's now you're walking your dog down the parkway. You're way off the road.
You feel safer.
You feel safe. You have the lighting. You can even go out there in the evening time. It's a very safe, beautiful amenity for people to use to get exercise, or to just go out and take in a breath of fresh air and look at the beautiful landscaping. Some of the things we're going to be planning to do is we're going to put some parking amenities
Okay.
along the way so people can park and ride. We're going to be doing bicycle racks, water fountains, like I said,
Yeah.
and more trash receptacles and benches along the way. Another thing we're exploring right now is a fitness park, a fitness zone.
Okay.
Where you can stop and actually go and do exercises on fitness equipment.
Oh, that would be great.
We have a couple of strategic areas where we're going to be installing the fitness equipment. So it's going to be, and actually, like, you go to the park and you are able to enjoy a park-like setting. You can do that actually right on the Crosstown corridor. We also have bike lanes on the corridor, which is really nice to be able, especially when it connects to US 1, to ride from one side of the city to the other.
Very easily and safely. And one of the things I liked on the bridge design is you have the bulb out. You call them bulbs? Bulb outs?
I call them bulb outs,
bulb outs, where you have benches and people can enjoy the river. Just a view of the river that a lot of people don't have right now, or access to if you don't have a boat. You can just sit there and watch the river.
The park, the bridge itself is going to have a lot of park amenities above and beyond. So underneath the bridge on the west side will be a canoe launch that will be handicapped, accessible. It also has a small amount of parking area there available as a trailhead. So you hop on the bridge, you can walk over the bridge, you can go to these areas that are basically extended out from the bridge over the river slightly, that allow you to sit down and enjoy the scenery, like you say, if you don't have a boat. You know, I can envision, similar to other bridges, people using this as an amenity. You can run across it, you can bike across it. It's a beautiful setting. Wow, being able to just, park and get on your bike or walk across the bridge, jog, do, I'm imagining 5Ks in the future.
Exactly.
It's going to be a lot. And the bridge itself has just beautiful artwork that's going to be installed. We have our Guy Harvey original art that was done for the city of Port St. Lucie that will be on tiles on the pillars, that will be the columns that will be on all four corners of the bridge. And on top of that, voted by the residents of the city of Port St. Lucie, number one, will be, I believe it's bronze, painted fish sculpture in seagrass.
Wow.
So if you go on the website.
And we'll put pictures of it up on while people are watching here.
It's going to be absolutely beautiful. So now you can enjoy the linear park also over our North Fork of the St. Lucie River.
And I know people who live in Port St. Lucie who go down to Stewart and to Palm City to use their bridges to run and they walk the bridge. So now we'll have our own really beautiful one right here. No need to go anyplace else. We can exercise on our bridge here right here in Port St. Lucie. So, okay, Beth, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, like I said, keep an eye out on the website. We are going to have some exciting events coming up. We are planning a groundbreaking event. It'll be right on the corridor. We'll invite the entire community to come out to that as well.
Okay.
That date is still tentative at this point. But we
check the website.
Check the website. Check back with us. We'll also, we've had a lot of people call interested in working on this project and being a part of this project. We'll have an opportunity for them to come to a job fair.
Okay.
And that will probably be around April or May when the contractor needs people for the construction of the bridge.
Okay.
So we'll have a job fair, and you'll have an opportunity the local workers will have an opportunity to be a part of this exciting project.
Yeah, how exciting is that?
And that's going to be in partnership with the Florida Department of Transportation. They'll also have a table there, and they'll help find workers' job on other construction projects if you don't happen to get one on this one.
Okay, so once again, check the website consistently to see, and we'll pump it out through the city's Facebook page and the city's Twitter and the city's website too. But
and you can, on the website, you can sign up for email updates.
Okay.
So when we do have these events or exciting news on the project, you're getting an email right to your inbox.
Yeah,
so
we do that.
That's
every time.
We have a pretty large list. A lot of people excited about this job. So give us your email, and we'll keep you up to date.
Great. All right. Well, thank you both for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I know people are excited, and it's good to let them know where we're at and, all this great stuff to look forward to in the city of Port St. Lucie. So thank you both.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll be right back after these messages.